Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich here with your outlook for June 14th, Flag Day 2016. We're going to start off with a look at Tuesday morning here with high pressure in control. Going to be another bright sunny day today. Not very much in the way in the wind department. Still will be a very, very light northwest breeze today, so the humidity will be low. Just another fantastic day. A few degrees warmer than what it was yesterday, but not by much. So if you were about 77 or 78 yesterday, you're probably going to be about 80 today. So just a 2 to 3 degree increase from what we saw on Monday. Moving this forward, we're going to get into some increasing clouds later on Wednesday. I do think most of the day on Wednesday is dry. What we have is a frontal boundary that was coming through our area on Sunday, has settled off to the south and is stalled. It is now going to creep up back northward. So this frontal boundary will be situated down here. And at the same time, an area low pressure is going to traverse this boundary and move southeastward. It's uncertain whether it's just going to be one low or two right now. There's a very, very large spread between the mid-range model guidance between the GFS and the Euro. We're still, for forecasting purposes, siding with the GFS right now, just because it makes a little bit more sense to us. And it has a lot more ensemble support, not only from it's the GFS ensembles, but also a good chunk of the European individual ensemble members. So we're going to go with the lighter rain forecast. So we get into Thursday. Actually, this is overnight, Wednesday night. See an increase in clouds, and then also some showers starting to move into the picture. And then by the time we get to Thursday morning, you get some light shower activity, not a whole lot. You see, these are really light greens here. This is not a big deal, but it will render Thursday to be a cooler day and also mostly cloudy, if not altogether cloudy. Now, again, we talked about the area low pressure. It's going to actually split into two. One's here and one's here. They're still kind of, at this point, co-joined, so they haven't split apart yet. But the European model is doing something differently, where it takes this as an individual wave a little bit further north, and the second one that comes along is a separate entity altogether. It comes through on Friday, whereas the GFS is faster with this and brings this through a little bit quicker. Here's a look at early Thursday afternoon, and then Thursday evening and overnight. Now you can see the second area low pressure really never gets going. You have one that gets situated runs way out in front here, and the second one's slipping off to the south at this point. So you have some precipitation with it, but you see it's just in our maybe our western areas, and that's it. But that would be for the second batch, and that would be coming overnight Thursday night. Again, this is the GFS model. The European model, however, brings an area of precipitation, and pretty heavy band of precipitation over this area on Friday as well, whereas the GFS does not. So we're going to move this a little bit forward and show you. Here is Friday morning. This system is now off to the south, the second one. Looking at the upper air analysis of the GFS, and this is the upper air vorticity. We're going to start this off with today. What we have going on right now is we have a trough that's sitting over the northeast, an upper level low sitting right here, but a huge ridge that's sitting out here in the center of the country. So all your warmth is right here. And that little piece of that is going to break off, and as this trough lifts out later on Tuesday, is going to set up Wednesday to be a warm day, because you're going to be on the warm side, and part of this ridge will be extending eastward. So by the time we get to Wednesday here, you can see that we're under the influence of that ridge, and the frontal boundary is kind of draped over or near the region. This area of low pressure is going to traverse that boundary, move off to the southeast. So this is the upper level system, or the trough, that's moving away at this point, away from our region. Then when we get to Friday on the GFS, you can see what it does here. Huge ridge building here in the center part of the country, and then what we have here is the extent high pressure influencing this front and pushing it back down south. So that'll keep us in the clear, we think, on Friday. So Friday could be one of those days where it starts off cloudy in the morning, maybe a leftover shower for some areas, but then gradual clearing throughout the day. And I think that sets us up for a nice weekend as well. As you go forward on the GFS, it keeps everything high and dry this weekend, whereas the European does not. It actually takes that area low pressure, that second area low pressure, brings it out like this, and does a little loop-de-loop thing here, and retrogrades it back toward the coast as a coastal system. So there's some really goofy things going on in the European model. Don't want to say it's completely wrong, but right now it doesn't have a lot of support. So again, we're following the GFS model at this point. And going ahead way into the future here, this is going out to the 20th. I just want to show you this because a lot of people are saying, well, when are we going to do this real hot and humid stuff? Well, here's a big ridge actually going to be centered over the southwestern United States, but you can see the extent of that ridge is pushing eastward, and we have some 594 DMs right here, which means we're going to be pretty hot, it looks like, from the 20th, at least the 20th to 24th, and some uncertainty after that if we have like a little trough coming down from Canada for a day or two. But it does look like when you have this kind of ridge, this strong of a ridge building over the area, that usually means 90s. So they are coming. It's just a matter of time. This week we don't expect any 90s, but once we get to Sunday and beyond, we're going to start looking for upper 80s to near 90 or even into the 90s for a couple days as we head into next week. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich. That is your outlook for June 14th, 2016. Happy Flag Day and have a great Tuesday.